good evening, and welcome, one and all, to 15 Minutes with Sebastian. And with the festival of Litha fast approaching, it got me thinking about another group of followers. You see, whilst North Compass is known throughout the world as a shining light in the field of higher learning and academic expertise, I'm afraid it also has its fair share of crackpots, noodleheads, and those that look at the world differently. For example, did you know that for the last 40 years the town of Badgerton has been the spiritual headquarters of the Church for Mungo Jerry devotees, formerly known as the Church of Mungo Jerry, the Sacred Church of MJ, the Church of the Holy Mungo, and of course the Divine and Happy Church of our Holy Saviour, Mungo Jerry of Londinium. Obviously, Mr. Raymond Dorset himself has no affiliation with this group of oddballs, and I've been told that he has on numerous occasions taken legal action in an attempt to stop them from using his pop persona alias. However, after almost 40 years, they're still here, having simply changed their charity name each time there is a court ruling or things get a little sticky. And whilst I'm on the subject, after a little investigation, I found that the leader of this wacky group seems to be earning quite a nice living from this so-called charity. Thanks, I would imagine, to the donations, gifts, and the many and various affiliated businesses based upon a lie. Now, I've heard the clever words they use and completely understand why people might believe that the pop persona of Mr. Raymond Dorset might indeed be frozen in his own summertime loop, and that the visual and audio representations we have of Mungo Jerry are indeed eternal. But come on, take some time to investigate for yourselves. As I always say, dig a little deeper. It's like saying every person that drinks water will die, so obviously that must mean that drinking water will kill you. No, not the same at all. Anyway, I could go on for hours. I could show you the evidence I found, but what's the point? Believe what you will, it's none of my business. Just be careful what you sign. Here's some music.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew hard around it down, oh blow my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed, and the captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went snack and tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The whaleman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Now, just recently, I heard from my old friends at the North Compass Cave Crawlers Association, telling me that they were once again planning to investigate the Bramerton Vale Cave Complex. And much to my surprise, they invited me to join them in their expedition. This cave was originally discovered and claimed in 1932 by the Sudbury, Rogers and Headley Copper Mine Consortium, and has been off limits ever since. This concrete access duct was built in 1959 to access the cave network itself. Below the concrete pipes, the shaft has been shored with wooden beams and concrete steps, no doubt at the time of the original discovery. It isn't easy going as one tries to navigate these slippery walls. However, one is rewarded as the narrow passage opens into a chamber where one can gather one's thoughts before entering the true labyrinth ahead. After several hours of squeezing through the narrowest of gaps and crawling where man should not crawl, one is of the impression that this is in fact nothing more than a natural formation, and not, in fact, the entrance to the underground kingdom that we had all hoped. Except, whilst reviewing my footage, I found this, and I have no explanation. Immediately, I sent it to my old friend at the Photographic Analysis Department at the North Compass Film Institute, who ran it through some filters. So join me, Sebastian Presley, for the full story this week only on NC Television. So, that's another show in the can, so to speak, and it's been sprinkled with love. You know, Bruce Lee once said, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made of." And once again, time is what we have run out of, listeners. Remember, enjoy each moment, because all those moments will be lost in time, like teardrops in the rain. This is Sebastian Presley saying, may today be better than yesterday, but not as good as tomorrow.